people don't know this. A lot of people think that Steinbeck was very much like a socialist, communist type figure, and he certainly did have those sympathies, especially earlier in his life. And actually, if you read Of Mice and Men and Grapes of Wrath, which I think are maybe even more famous than East of Eden, at least people seem to read those two books more than they read East of Eden, you certainly get that sort of, yes, FDR, New Deal type sympathies. But if you read East of Eden, by that time, Steinbeck has become a lot more conservative. Not that he ever really becomes a conservative, but he certainly lets go of kind of this like leftism that guides a lot of his earlier works. And he starts to develop a little bit more of a sense of tradition and traditional meaning. And of course, East of Eden, as Ben says, is a biblical retelling of the Cain and Abel story. So you have a lot of kind of biblical allusions here. And Steinbeck really starts to step away from these sorts of socially motivated stories, or at least maybe economically motivated stories, right? So Mice and Men is kind of post-Great Depression era, and Grapes of Wrath is obviously also about social mobility, poverty, obvious socialist sympathies there. But East of Eden really doesn't have much of that going on, and it is really more of kind of a big idea book, right? I think that is really one of the cornerstones of great works of literature, is there has to be some sort of big idea that is more universal than something political, right?